Okay guys, so before we get started, I'm going to show you this little technique that I like to use, especially when I'm doing fashion art, but I will be incorporating it into my bullet journal today. So what you're going to need is some sort of like flexible plastic. I have done this like on the back of a plastic ruler, but the thing is when you're using a flexible plastic, the marker doesn't dry as quickly as if you put it on some sort of hard surface like a Tupperware lid or something like that. Plastic baggies tend to work the best. I will be using my Tombow dual tip brush pens in these colors. You also are gonna need this colorless blender marker to get this effect. So I will be doing eucalyptus leaves for my January theme. A little scrap here. What I'm gonna do is start off with drawing like kind of a eucalyptus leaf. They tend to be a little bit wider, more towards the tip, kind of like this. Okay, so now you have your general shape, and what I am going to do to get a kind of blended color scheme is to take my markers and just rub them on the plastic. And then you can I'm going to do a few different colors kind of next to each other. And I know with Tombow markers, you should use a Tombow blender. With Charpak markers, the Charpak blender is awesome as well. But you're gonna just put your marker on the plastic and then take your blender. Your blender might get a little stained, but they are self-cleaning, so I'll show you how to do that later. So I'm gonna pick up kind of a random mixture of these 4 colors and then go into where I am coloring to kind of give it a gradient effect. And if you want to pick up a little bit of purple and go in, these will blend out really well. And then to wash this, you're just going to go on a separate piece of paper, but this is a little scrap piece, and just do this until it runs clear. Now then it's pretty much clear, and if you want to go back over this and kind of try to blend it out a little bit more, you can. Hi guys, and welcome to this portion of my plan with me for the January setup. This month I decided to do eucalyptus leaves as my theme, and I will be using this marker on plastic technique throughout this whole spread. I love how these colors turned out together with all the different hues of green and a little bit of purple in there. I feel like it really represents eucalyptus, and it just makes me feel so clean and fresh. I love the scent of eucalyptus, and I just think it is so refreshing and inspiring. So that's why I chose it to start off the new year. I added a little calendar up in the corner, and I'm still learning how to do calligraphy. This is definitely not the best. Some of you guys out there are so talented, and I'm still trying to learn how to do pretty calligraphy, but we're faking it till we make it. On this next spread, I am doing kind of a monthly list of the things that I have to do, and I'm dividing it into 3 sections. I unfortunately miscounted the lines of the month, so I'm just putting in little delineating lines so it looks like I didn't really make a mistake. But I'm dividing this into personal, farm, and cottage to-dos and appointments because those are the 3 things I'm focusing on right now. And on the next page, I am doing my habit tracker. This month, I am foregoing the mood tracker because I don't really use it that much. And this year, I'm also incorporating meal planning. So I have that divided out into each corresponding week so I can plan out what I'm going to eat throughout the week. And on the other side, I have a page for my YouTube spread. I'm doing a little eucalyptus plant down in the bottom right corner as well. And now this is the part that I love the most. This is kind of the journaling portion. I called it Track the Journey this month, and I leave 3 lines for me to just kind of journal about my day. And then at the very end, I am going to write about the highlights of the month that happened. Got this idea from My Life in a Bullet. I will link her channel below. She is absolutely amazing. If you have been watching any bullet journal videos, I'm sure you are aware of her. She's fantastic. And I wanted to just leave myself a little page for ideas, so I am incorporating some more eucalyptus and leaves on this side as well with a nice little flower in the middle. And on to my first weekly spread for the month. I am just doing 2 vertical lines for each side of the box for the day of the month, and then simply doing a little marker header with a pen for the day of the week. Well, thank you guys so much for planning with me on my January setup. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned a little bit about how to use the markers with a piece of plastic. I love that trick, and I use it all the time when I'm in school. So thank you so much for watching, and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.